Hello and welcome to another quick video I wanted to throw together. The last time I recorded something was for the Resident Evil Village DLC demo that came out, not specifically for the DLC, but for the third person mode. Now, as of last night, the Resident Evil 4 Remake Demo is out, and I wanted to record a quick video of a run through of it. Hardly rare on the internet in the coming days, but what I specifically wanted to do is, I'm running through Revisited as a project for Exposition Break, and I'm really excited for this game, so I wanted to give it a shot. I also, after I complete this, want to do a quick similar run through of the original so that we can get a little bit of a taste side by side. Now, this is not my first playthrough of this. This is actually my going to be my third. So this is not a blind run, we'll say. But let's pop right in. Oh, I apparently unlocked extreme difficulty. No, I don't actually want extreme difficulty for this right now.
September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
All right, it's been 6 years since Leon S. Kinney survived Raccoon City incident, an unprecedented biological catastrophe caused by Umbrella Corporation. Having distinguished himself as a U.S. Special Agent, he is tasked with locating the president's missing daughter. The search has brought him to an isolated village in Europe, where intel suggests the kidnapped girl was last sighted. Even Leon's past trauma could not prepare him for the nightmare, the insanity he would find there. It's interesting that they just kind of throw this into a card and clearly cut out part of the intro. That's okay. But yeah, welcome to the first moments here of the Resident Evil 4 remake. Just to say from the start, it is fantastic looking. It's a very different tone though from what we see in the original. It's darker. There's more trees, junk, and everything around it. Whereas the original is much more just like kind of fall, I guess. This is something a little more akin to kind of what we see actually in Resident Evil 7, which is interesting. Just curious if there's anything we can do here. Before we start it up, I think I forgot to turn ray tracing off, so the frame rate won't be quite what I want it to be as I play through this, but that's okay. But we're going to look around. I'm not going to like take my time too much because I just kind of want to showcase what some of this game is. Because I'm kind of interested in just like showing off a few key things and doing a side by side. So our walk up to the house is quite a bit longer this time around, as we'll see when I do a side by side. We can crouch now, which is interesting. They added stealth. I'm hopeful, like as much as I'm a fan of stealth games, I am a bit concerned, that stealth could hurt the pacing. What I'm hoping is like it's going to be just a little bit of stealth until things pop off. You can maybe pick off one or two, but I don't want to have to like lean on stealth too much. And I mean, I doubt they'll make you ever, but it's just one of those things. So this is the house, the first one that we walk into in the original. It's definitely a bigger place. They've changed the layout a bit. There's more rooms. There's some stuff to check out before we ever even run into anybody. Judgment is nigh. I know from already messing around there isn't really anything to find in here beyond that, so we're just going to keep going until we meet our first friend. We're playing this on Xbox Series X. Oh, there he is.
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
I like that Leon at least tries to speak Spanish this time around. In the original, yeah, it's just they sent an agent who doesn't know Spanish. This time they fix that a little bit, even though his Spanish is quite bad.
This is not good.
Yeah, it's not good. You just killed a guy in his own home. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we've got flashlights now, which were never in the original. I'm curious how many like dark areas like this will be in the rest of the game.
Hey! I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
Nothing good.
What was that? No fucking way. This just keeps getting worse.
These guys are definitely intense. One disappointment I had is that I can't get the prompt from the original. One of my favorite things in the original is the not a zombie prompt we'll see in that run through. But that's okay. They can't keep everything. I'm not going to be mad about it. So this whole sequence plays out pretty differently, as we'll see. Oop, that actually made me jump a little there. Got our next-gen fluffy herbs. I keep forgetting to push A as I go through doors, but no. There's Ashley.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in
It's good to see Hunnigan.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
They seem to have done a good job
The location on a
casting
nearby lake.
and redoing that
She may have been
character.
taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I
I
can
do
find.
miss the Metal
Hurry up.
Gear side by sides, but
Something's
they would
happened
have
to
been
people
really
here.
silly in this game.
My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
I do like that he still quips. I can't wait for the inevitable comparisons online to the Marvelification of Resident Evil, even though he quipped in the original, because the MCU is purely to blame for any one-liners these days. But yeah, it really is a gorgeous looking game, though. So I'm walking here. We can run, but it is nice to kind of just take it in. One thing I like is now if you have one in the chamber and you reload a clip, it actually accounts for this shot that's in your chamber. So I actually have 11 rounds in my gun, which is a cool touch. I actually can't remember if RE3 Remake or RE2 Remake did that, but it is a very nice touch. We got our typewriter. We can't save. For those that don't know, RE4 did away with ink ribbons. It still uses typewriters, but you don't need to worry about having an ink ribbon to save. I'm curious if they'll add like a mode with ink ribbons just because they can, but we'll see. Alright. We're just going to ignore the dead dog. That's been played to death by people. I'm sure the dog from the original will show up. That seems to be a red herring.
¡Un forastero! ¡Empieza a rezar!
Alright, the kick's still there. So the melees make me very happy. The thing I will say though is that it's possible to injure these guys and break their neck, in which cases, yep, like that. So we want to stab them. Otherwise they come back in that like stronger state, which kind of sucks when that happens. So, all right. It's a harder game than the original, but part of that might just be I'm so used to the original. Nope. So the bear traps don't do damage now, which is interesting. I'm actually super grateful for that because they're otherwise a huge pain. It's nice because like placements like that. Oh, he got it. So many of these things are very similar to the original, which is super cool. Like this room, that dude hangs out there, as we'll see. You know, the layouts have changed, but you can still recognize set pieces, which is really neat. And then once we get to the village here, it is the same village, like foot for foot, practically, it seems like. Special note, they did keep like the dismemberment and head explosions. Later on, we'll see if I get lucky. You can take a shotgun shot and really do some damage to some people. Here's the infamous village. That is one of the most intense things in gaming in either game. This is brutal. In the original, he's just on fire, like not being burned alive. So, but now we can do a little bit of sneaking. You know, you can kind of sneak this situation in the original, but it's not really a stealth mechanic. But let's see what we can do here. So, let's get this lady over here. It seems pretty brutal, like just stabbing first. They remove the, I guess they don't sex discriminate scene from this, which is funny. You'll see that when I look through the other one. All right. Oh, I didn't notice that before. So presumably there's a key hidden somewhere that lets us get in there. Let's see. All right, are we ready? Let's do it.
Here we go.
Let's go this way. So we can reload on the run, which is nice because we need it. All right, so let's run inside. We'll try and showcase this off in a similar manner.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's my lucky day.
When he says that, it sounds a little bit too much like kind of. When he says it's my lucky day, it sounds like a Duke Nukem, but that's okay.
Let's see you climb this.
Let's get off of here. See this? Oh.
You're shitting me.
Oops. Alright, I keep pushing the on button to pull up our inventory here, that's alright. I'll blow those guys up. Oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna die. Alright, let's... I'm gonna roll that one away. Oh, this is not going well at all. You can't play it quite like it can. That was an ugly showing. Let's do better. All right. We'll do better.
¡Un forastero!
¡Arriba eso!
¡No dejéis que se escape!
There's a parry. That's interesting that we managed to like shake that guy off, which is cool. So let's run in here again. I'm gonna skip the cutscene this time.
Oh, nice. Oh, sorry.
Oh man, you do not have that window of invincibility. So we can either switch weapons on the fly, or we can do them from our inventory like this.
Sorry.
So, but like the original, it's a very
Shit.
man, out of bullets. I missed what that prompt was there.
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil! ¡Arriba eso!
I like these folks just hanging out. Okay, that'll be useful.
Present for you. You gotta be kidding me.
I did not play this well at all. I'm out of bullets. Let's see, can I combine just by stacking? Yes, I can. That's good. Alright. Let's do this. Let's get out of here.
La campana.
There we go.
Ay, qué
Well,
obedece.
that wasn't a great showing, but it at least gets the point across.
Tenemos que servir. Al Lord Sadler Todopoderoso.
I do like that look there. That's real good.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
And there it is. I'm very excited for this game. Like, as much as I didn't think an RE4 remake was the most needed remake, this is still going to be most likely a pretty incredible game. Alright, so we're going to jump into the original here. Instead, we're going to just
Resident Evil 4.
play through the same stuff. This is, many fans already know this well, but just in case. Oops, I just selected an alternate
1998.
costume. I actually don't know what I picked. Oh, I'm wearing a star, so that's okay. This is not what he's supposed to be wearing, but we'll just go with it. So, compared to the original, or to the remake, you see the cars here. Our walk up to the house is significantly shorter. We're more in a fall setting here. But let's see how this plays out by comparison. Doors open. Much smaller little house.
Excuse me. Sir?
And to be clear, for those that don't know, he's wearing an alternate costume here. He does not show up in his RPD cop costume.
I was wondering if you might
I made a
recognize a
mistake.
girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
He goes down a little more easily.
Shit.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile
We've
local.
got Hunnigan.
I had no choice.
I'm gonna skip the cutscene because we kind of know. He's not a zombie. Good to know. Alright, let's run upstairs. So, in the original, we can't actually strafe. But we can throw. But we can still really exploit the range. little more generous with the bullets here. Alright, so we're gonna just try and go pretty quick here, just so that we can see the comparisons. Here's our dog friend that everyone's very worried is dead in the remake. I don't think they're gonna do that. I'm guessing the dead dog we saw in the remake is a different dog, and not our friend. But who knows?
Un forastero!
So one difference here is this walk up to that village is actually a lot longer. You see a few more things. So you heard me make a joke. So this line here is just when I was talking about sex discrimination. This is the scene in particular. It's lines in this game are goofy.
Allí está!
So I'm aiming for legs a lot. It gives me the opening to do that kick. So here's the cabin I was talking about in the remake, where you can see I've got that same lineup on the window. I can shoot him through here if I line it up right. It's actually kind of tough to line up in this one. He's also seemingly deaf. That's okay. We'll do it this way. All right. We're gonna skip. All right, and now for the same village. It is seriously almost identical. Like every building is here, every door is here. They added a few windows, but it's basically the same place, and that's super cool. So last time we went around this way, we snuck up on this lady over here who's even still here, which is super cool.
¡Te voy a hacer picadillo! ¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
Like, one of the things playing the remake
¡No
that
dejes que se escape!
really impresses me is how well this game still
Vaya por
actually
detrás.
Who are these people?
like
¡Bloqueale el paso!
both seem great, but playing this back to back is inevitable
Chainsaw.
how unnecessary it is. But I'm very happy to have it.
Shit.
¡Te voy a matar!
Son of a...
Alright, so I didn't do this in the video, but we can push our stuff. Shotgun in the same place. Grenades in the same place.
¡Te voy a hacer picadillo!
So someone can probably correct me on this, but my understanding is basically you need to kill a certain number of people to trigger the bell. I almost lost the game. Let's quickly run up to a tower here. So in the remake, this place collapses on you, which is neat. I like how they've kind of given some things to play with expectations. There we go. There's our bell.
La campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
And there it is. There they are back to back. You know, it's not as I'd love to be able to do an edit where we do a little more side by side, but you know, just not going to happen here. But I think it's still the update seems super cool. I'm super excited to play more of the remake when it finally comes out in a couple weeks. I'm very happy with what I've played so far, and I'm very happy with what they've done so far. It does seem like a new game, but with enough there to call back to the original, and it seems to know what was good about the original. So, long story short, I'm very excited. Stay on the lookout for more on the site about what I think of it moving forward, and make sure you check out Revisited on expositionbreak.com to follow me along as I'm playing through all the old Resident Evil games. It's going to be a while before I do a Revisited entry on the RE4 remake because it's the last game in the series that I'll be writing on, at least until another game comes out. But anyway, thanks for hanging out, and we will see more of you in the future. Later.